Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Rockin' Dave Byron from North Fort Myers, Florida, and take a look at what we have here today. And no, it's not what I think you're going to be guessing. It's not that, my friends. This is an extremely rare guitar. Let's go take a look at the headstock and see what it says. The inlays might give it away, although you could always get those custom. Oh, look at this. Look at that. It says Gibson Epiphone. Yes, my friends, this is not a Paul Reed Smith. This is a Gibson Epiphone Spotlight guitar. 1988. This is a 1988 model. And it's better known as the lawsuit guitar because, take a look, it looks just like a Paul Reed Smith. Especially of the model Paul Reed Smiths of the late 80s. This is in a natural gloss natural finish, or a natural gloss finish. Some people call this curly maple amber finish. I've seen a lot of Paul Reed Smith guitars in that finish, especially of that date, 1988 models and whatnot. There's a contour. It's got, just like on the Paul Reed Smith guitars of the 80s, nice contours, 24 frets. We'll get back to the pickups and electronics in a moment here. Just look at the neck. Look at that, nice and smooth. Smoother than the Paul Reed Smith. If you know what the Paul Reed Smith looks like, they also, I think they got their design from the old Hamer guitars of the 1970s and 80s. But this is smooth. Part of it is because I think this is a neck through. That's how you could tell. Usually they got the strip. It's like one piece right there. Really nice guitar. 24 frets. One tone, one volume with a pull pot for close tapping. Three-way switch. I believe these are Bill Lawrence pickups. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Bill Lawrence was famous to have pickups with either, all the way across the thin rails like that, or all the way across with the big studs. But I never see them in this combination. And it almost looks like it's reversed. It almost looks like these rails should be on the treble side, so that when you bend your string, you never, you will never be off of the magnet. But I played it and it sounds great, so I'm not going to mess with it. It is extremely rare guitar. They only ran these models 1 year, and this is a USA-made guitar. Too bad Gibson now, with all the trouble, they don't somehow come up with something similar, especially with this headstock where the strings are a lot closer. Maybe they could take this headstock design and apply it to their Les Pauls and their SGs and their ES 335s and just have a modern version of those guitars and still have their traditional version. But this is owned by the Gibson Company, and this is definitely USA made. These are not Grover tuners. These tuners, I don't know exactly what they are, but they're not Grovers. But it appears that everything is original except the pickups. And I couldn't find anything on those pickups, but other than they do look like Bill Lawrence. We got this guitar yesterday, which was February 20th, 2018, at a music shop called Educators Music in Cape Coral. Guy Chris is the owner of it. It's a great music store. It's combined with a coffee shop, so you could walk from one room to the next. In the next room, you'll be in the coffee shop. Guy's brilliant. Got a great store. Happened to be out and about yesterday dropping off promo material for our duo, which is called RUI, which stands for Rocking Under the Influence. And as I was leaving a place called Crossroads, and I was looping around to get back on Pine Island Road, I was passing by and looked like a marquee sign for like a little strip mall. And on the sign, it said music, and I just happened to see it out of my peripheral vision. And I was like, hey, well, let me turn in there, see what they got, and, maybe I could drop off some information. And lo and behold, I walked in there, and this is what I found. I was talking with the owner and that, and I just happened to walk around, and I saw this. I took some pictures, and was like blown away. So when I was leaving, I gave Deb a call, and I told her what I found, and She says, "Hey, ask them if they could hold it." I told her the price. We picked this up for only $5.99, which I think is a steal of a deal because this is extremely rare and it is USA made. And she says, "Yeah, see if the guy could hold it." So I went back and I asked if they could hold it. And matter of fact, I just stayed there for a few hours until she showed up, and then we picked the guitar up and brought it home. I will be doing some demos on it, and I will be doing a lot of shows, a lot of performances with it. But this is an incredible find. Back in 1988, I was going to buy one of these, but it was a black finish. I've never seen one in this finish. This is the first time I've seen this in this finish. So, yeah, the last time I saw this design on an Epiphone was 1988, and I'm just really happy that we were able to pick it up. So, if you see one of these, my friends, grab them because you're not going to find that many because these are not reissues. Paul Reed Smith will not let Gibson Epiphone do a reissue on this. You have to buy a Paul Reed Smith or an SE model guitar, which they're great. But point is, if you find one of these, grab them. All right, my friends, this is Rockin' Dave Byron from North Fort Myers, Florida. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.